Once upon a time, Finn Wolfhard dressed up as a Ghostbuster for a Halloween episode of Stranger Things. Now, he's about to answer the call for real. Here's what we know about Ghostbusters 2020 so far. Ivan Reitman's gut-bustingly funny franchise has not only inspired hordes of pop culture references since the 80s, its legacy paved the way for a 2016 all-female spin-off. And now it's being revived once more with Reitman's son Jason at the helm.
Yes, it's true.
Unlike Paul Feig's 2016 spin on the franchise, the upcoming Ghostbusters film, which was developed under the codename Rust City, is set to be a narrative continuation of the first two 80s flicks, making it a sequel after more than 30 years. The story is said to focus on a single mother and her young family, with many of the original stars rumored to return.
Looks like a giant Jell-O mold.
I hate Jell-O.
Oh, come on, there's always room for Jell-O.
One of the leading characters whose name hasn't been revealed will be played by Finn Wolfhard, who didn't even know he was auditioning for Ghostbusters.
I didn't even know what I was auditioning for when I auditioned for it. No.
Carrie Coon, Emmy-nominated for her work on Fargo, will be playing his mother, although the studio hasn't yet revealed her character's name either. So when Jason Reitman posted this picture from set on July 12th, fans began speculating that the fan pictured here could be Egon Spengler's, which, if true, could be a nice homage to the late, great Harold Ramis.
Do, re,
Egon!
The third member of the aforementioned family will be played by McKenna Grace, who's played a young Carol Danvers, a young Sabrina Spellman, a young Tonya Harding, and a young Theo Crane. But no casting announcement was as shareable as the one shown in late June outside Hook and Ladder 8 when Paul Rudd confirmed his attachment to the project.
It's such an epic film. I love it. I'm a fan.
In between Avatar sequels, Sigourney Weaver will be joining the cast and crew in Alberta to reprise her role of Dana Barrett, the Ghostbusters' famous first customer. In a June 2019 interview with Parade, Weaver said that it will be crazy working with those guys again. Though she didn't specify who from the original cast is back, rumor has it that Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd will be reprising their roles as Peter Venkman and Dr. Raymond Stantz.
Venkman! I saw it!
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
We're also confident Ernie Hudson will return as well. The fourth member of Ghostbusters claims he doesn't have a deal done yet, but he's been hyping up the sequel and clearly hasn't strayed far from his character or the cast and crew. Many fans are hoping that this reunion might include Rick Moranis, who played possessed accountant Louis Tully in the first two films. But seeing as though he stepped away from acting and famously declined a cameo in Paul Feig's 2016 reboot, it's unclear whether he'll return.
We gotta find the guys.
Long before he began a filmmaking career that would set him on the path to inherit the timeless franchise from Pops, Jason Reitman had a cameo of his own in Ghostbusters 2.
My dad says you guys are full of crap.
Now the 41-year-old Oscar nominee is pulling double duty, directing a script he wrote with Gil Keenan, who directed Monster House and the 2015 reboot of Poltergeist. Ivan Reitman may have handed over the director's chair to the next generation, but the comedy legend is still aboard as producer. It remains to be seen whether the vintage Ecto-1 is still operational, but the call will be answered one way or another on July 10th, 2020.
That's great! Actual physical contact!